Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Welcome to the halfway point in this Tuesday, the 19th day of January 2010 edition. We'll be simulcasting the last 2 hours of the show here live at prisonplanet.tv for TV viewers and members of prisonplanet.tv. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, I've got a bunch of financial news. I haven't even gotten into what's happening with this huge election coming up today in Massachusetts, how important that is. These are Democrats revolting against Obama, showing he has broken all his promises, and they're very upset about it. The problem is the Republicans, if we don't fully get them in line, will do the same thing when they get into power in the next few years. So we're going to be discussing that coming up in the next hour in great detail. Please stay with us for that. And we'll continue with open phones in this hour on a host of issues, though we've got Jews of Preservation of Firearms Ownership founder Aaron Zelman coming on in 30 minutes. Now, for the next 20 minutes or so, we are joined by Darwin Boedecker. The Austin police, under color of law, ran out the Saxon Gun and Knife show that had been here since I was in college. We're talking 16 years ago at least, out of the Crockett Center. But Davy Crockett's evil, so they've rechanged its name to the Market Center. And it's an old Walmart building. Walmart owns it. H-E-B has the general lease on it, big grocery store chain here in Texas. They called him last week, doing his first show here in Austin, taking over from the Saxon they'd run out. Didn't tell him that. Called him as if he was the Saxon and said, look, we got all this dirt on you, things that have gone on in your show, and we're going to shut you down if you don't tell people there's no private sale of guns, which is legal and lawful in most states, just like at a garage sale or anything else. And he said, well, I'm not the Saxon. They didn't even know that, the BATF and the Austin police. And they said, well, and they had the H-E-B people there, and they said, look, we're just going to shut this down if you don't tell your tenant to do this. Color of law, completely illegal. H-E-B buckled. Now, H-E-B's already getting a lot of protest calls. They think we've given their number out or going after them. They've called up and griped at Darwin. We haven't done that yet, H-E-B, but we may, since you're already accusing us of it and since you did buckle to this. But the real issue is the police department and the BATF, and Obama clearly gave this order, and that's one of the headlines up at prisonplanet.com. Tennessee follows Texas in banning private gun sales. They're moving to do that there. This is coordinated by the White House. Texas gun show organizer targeted by ATF makes his case on the Alex Jones show. And the key article from today, Obama administration shuts down oldest gun show in Central Texas. And Kurt referred to the previous articles that had all the proof of that. People said, oh, where's the proof? It's all right there. We have some people in denial saying this hasn't even happened. And, of course, that's COINTELPRO going on out there. No, this did happen. The BATF ran this. It is going on. But there have been big new developments. They just went ahead and pressured H-E-B to completely just say no more gun shows, period, in that building. It's over, Austin. The place you've gone for close to 20 years at least to have gun shows, it's over. They also had a staged arrest where they arrested some guy and then released him there on the spot and let him back in. It looked staged, at least by the police. And that's why H-E-B is saying, well, after the arrest, which wasn't an arrest, it's just over. It's over. It's over. And so they can do this with other businesses. They can do this with your rights. No law, no regulation. They are God, at least if we let them become God. And so joining us is Darwin Boedecker. Darwin, thanks for coming on.
Yes, sir. Glad to be on.
We're about to go to break, but when did H-E-B call you?
They actually called me, a lady called me today and wanted to know why I created all this. They said they're having a threat of boycott against H-E-B.
That's like if a woman gets raped, it's like, why were you walking out of work at 8 o'clock at night, lady? I mean, that's the same mentality. Or somebody gets mugged or somebody gets robbed. You're the person that's been basically ruined by this. But no, you are the bad one. You are bad. How dare you not lick boots properly? We'll be right back, Darwin. Stay there.